out of it. That was the first time yesterday when I was watching you, and that made me feel like
sounds weird.
Like what?
When you're watching the show, you're like when I was watching.
I was watching you. That's probably why they did it.
Yeah,
That's probably why they did it. No, but yeah, it made me open up to the idea that, you know, I probably wouldn't mind watching my girl get fucked. But all right, 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Geezus Show. Great. All right, that was a great intro, right? Yeah, and then fuck that one up. All right, yo, today we will be addressing the truth about my sobriety. All right, my addictions, all my addictions, all them shits, just coming clean, just coming straight up with that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, bar.
Yeah, I'm a fiend.
Off the top.
Yeah, I've been listening to too much so-fi and shit. Yo, actually, let me get some shoes on, bro, because I feel like a bum.
Feel weird, right? So I have the slides on my feet. Yeah, my feet. Oh, the Gucci flip flops.
Gucci flip flop, come and make my
Your girl and
dick on the
Gucci
top.
flip
All right, I don't know. All right, yeah. So yeah, let's talk about. I don't know. All right, so as every I don't know if I addressed this, but every year I go sober for October, right? And this year is no different. I've gone sober. I don't drink alcohol. Yo, Zelda, what do you want, bro? Why are you always interrupting me? All the time. Go sit up next to him. Go.
Oh, come on. You want?
Go sit next to him. You want to play this game?
Right,
Let's go. Let's go.
This side. My left side.
She always want to be a part of this podcast. All right, now sit down. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Now just chill there. Relax. All right. Let me open up on my sobriety. All right. I'm trying to open up here. You're distracting the whole audience. God damn, this fucking dog, bro. All right, that's it. I'm giving her away. If anybody wants a nice
free puppy giveaway.
Yeah, free pup giveaway.
All you gotta do is like and subscribe.
Yeah, just like and subscribe. We'll just raffle her off to any random stranger. I won't even do a background check. We just you just like smiling. All right. So let's get serious. I mean, not even serious, bro. It's not even like a serious topic to me. I don't know. Or no, it is a serious topic actually. I don't know, my sobriety, or like me going sober for October. All right, I started it by doing like the whole I listened to Joe Rogan talk about going sober for October, and he did it with his friends and shit. And I did it as like a challenge to myself, and then I realized how much better I felt, and I've been doing it for the last 3 years. And now I'm starting to realize that every October is probably like my most productive month. Yo, why is Zelda attacking you, bro? She's like a Pokemon, bro. Bite! Bite! Nope. All right, Zelda, sit down. There you go.
Park it.
There you go. Listen to a lion now, all right? Roar. She's like, the fuck? She's like, the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Zelda, stop. Oh my god. Yo, the dogs just don't do good on podcasts. I don't think they belong here. All right.
No, I guess not.
All right. Anyways, going back to my whole sobriety, my whole,
October, 3 years.
Sober October, yeah, 3 years. I feel like October is my most productive month out of the whole year.
It's been 3 years since you've had an Oktoberfest.
What's Oktoberfest? What do you mean?
Oktoberfest style beer.
Oh, I don't know about that drinking shit. I'm not about that drinking life. But yeah, I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking, and those two things I could probably admit I'm definitely addicted to marijuana. Definitely addicted. I can't say I'm not addicted. I'm definitely addicted. Like as far as how severe the addiction is, it's very, very mild as to like I can stop whenever. But not smoking weed for like how 25 days right now?
Yeah.
Right, 25 days. I've definitely had lucid dreaming. And at first, I thought that I was lucid dreaming because people just mentioned that you have lucid dreams. So then you're more likely, like, it stays in the back of your head and you're more likely to have those dreams. But then I realized that, like, this is my 3rd year and I just really don't even pay attention to that. I completely forgot about it. And the dreams I've been having, bro, they're just so fucking real, bro. And I remember all of them. Like last night, I had a dream where and this is a recurring dream that actually kind of happens, and I always feel like it's real when while I'm in the dream. I always feel like it's real. It's really happening, and I always get into a car accident, like some type of car accident. Like I'm just driving, and you're just trying to get that shoulder, bro. You're just trying to squeeze in that car, and you think you can make it, and I don't make it, and I'm very scared of in real life, like just scratching my car against any other car, and in the dream, I just fuck it up, bro. Like I fuck up the whole car, bro. And somehow the car always like flips up, goes down, and then like the wheels come off and shit. And I'm not even worried about my health. I'm worried about like the fucking payment that I have to make on this fucking car, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Google what that means.
I don't know, bro. I guess I don't know.
Car crashes. Like
Car
Google
crashes.
their car crash dreams or something.
Car crash dreams. Just Google it right now.
Yeah.
Just see what we get.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
I don't know.
You ever have dreams like that? Do you remember your dreams?
Yeah, sometimes. As of late, no. Or I would like. So I don't know. Like I'll remember them later on in the day. If that makes sense. Like I don't remember them right away when I wake up. I feel like
I for the last few days. All right. So if you dream about being in a car crash as a passenger, not as a passenger, it might mean you're losing control over something. Someone else is pulling the strings in your life. Roads that appear in your dreams are a symbol of our life paths. Crashing while driving in the middle of nowhere might symbolize feeling lost in walking life. So no, I don't. I crash very much in like high traffic, and I'm always driving. So I feel like I know that I'm just scared to fuck up my car because it's a lease. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's my biggest problem in my life. Is probably like I focus too much like on just making sure my car is good. And then something always happens to it, bro. But I'm always saving and shit, so like, I'm not too scared about it. Maybe that's
part of like the lease agreement. It's like they own a part of your soul.
Maybe it's commitment.
And they're just like reminding you, like, motherfucker.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that. Maybe it's just commitment.
You didn't read all the fine words,
right,
bro.
Right? Because they fuck you over in the lease agreement, bro. Like they do. They charge you OD when you go back to get that car. Unless you're picking up a new car or buying a new car, they're gonna fuck you. And I keep going on YouTube and I'm like, yo, like, how do I get out of my lease agreement, bro? Because I want to get a new car. Because I'm over the mileage, like every dickhead does. And like, there's no way out of that shit without paying. So I'm just like, without overpaying. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just deal with it when I get there. But I'm saving up on the side to make sure that I could afford it. By the way, all right. So yeah, just the lucid dreaming, bro. And you know my other lucid dreams that I've had, like about fucking just I don't know, like me yelling at my girl or some shit, like acting like a real dickhead, which I don't do in real life. Like we have a fucking amazing relationship, and like if anything, my past relationships may reflect that, like stubbornness or like I don't know, bro. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're like withholding like anger inside you or some shit?
Yeah.
Right. I feel like a lot of people feel that.
Yeah.
And then they just take it out. Usually they take it out on their significant other, like their partner.
I feel like if people don't know how to, like a lot of people, like I guess, I forget what the word is, reflect it on others.
Yeah,
you know, like
deflect it.
But nah, man. I think. Yeah, it's not even more so the significant others. It's just I think like somehow like sometimes people like it'll fall on like loved ones, like you know what I mean. Someone that like I don't know. Like I know what you're saying though.
Yeah,
it's definitely it's not right, but like
but it'll like add up.
Being
like
aware of it.
Like you ever be with a are you ever with like have you ever been with a girl, right? And then you notice that like she does shit to annoy you, maybe like small things. And then eventually they start to add up like over time because you're not fixing those problems, or maybe, she really starts to push your buttons, and every time she pushes a button and you like basically like flip out on her, that it kind of adds up. So like she needs to press the button a little less for you to flip out. You know what I'm saying? And like the more time you spend with her and the more time you don't really realize that you're doing that, the more pent up anger you kind of have towards that person. And then you'll even realize that maybe like it's things that you're doing in your life that are bothering you.
Coca-Cola can.
Yeah.
Shaking it.
You're just shaking it until it pops. That's a good analogy. Fuck yeah. That's crazy. Smart shit.
Dropping gems.
Smart shit. Dropping gems, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, this is what like my sobriety has helped me reflect pretty much, really. Like the lucid dreaming, what my dreams mean in my life, like how I've acted in the past, how I'm trying to, now I guess like how I'm really trying to better myself and better those situations so they don't happen. And one of them is really like that one with like the whole anger thing is really like me dealing with like, because that's like my relationship with my mom, bro. Like my mom gets me mad so fast.
Yeah.
So like now I'm trying to like speak to her more calmly. I've told you this before, like, you know, trying to really get on the same page about why I get so angry at her and trying to like
understand each other more.
Yeah, trying to stand each other more. And it's like me being around her more and actually doing activities. Like if it feels forced, if I feel like I'm forced to do that, then it's not gonna flow. So like I need to put effort in a way where it doesn't feel forced. Where she can feel like, yeah, like you're right. But then I have to communicate with her. So like my thing is like I'm planning on like just instead of just going to visit my mom and just eating, because that's usually what I do because my mom cooks like bomb food and she likes to cook. I'm thinking about just like walking around with my mom. Like after we eat, like we just take a fucking walk. Like I'll drive her somewhere and we'll just walk around and just talk about whatever the fuck for like 10 minutes or whatever.
Go fishing, son.
Efficiency, bro. That's what it is. Optimize.
No, I said go fishing. So that works too.
Oh, go fishing. I thought you said efficiency. You said go fishing.
Go fishing, yeah.
Go
bro.
fishing, yeah. I mean, she's Ecuadorian, bro. Maybe she knows something about fishing. My mom's just not sportsy, bro. That's the thing with my mom.
The thing is, you just like, you cast your line, pull out the chairs, bro, and chill out.
Just chill out.
Shoot the shit.
Just sit down.
Shoot
bro.
the shit.
The thing with my mom is just
and take a nice walk to the fishing spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think the walk is good because my mom is so like judgmental about everything. I think a lot of mothers are judgmental because they just care for their kids. But my mom is so judgmental, bro, that's just like I feel like she can't judge walking. You know what I'm saying?
And too much would be going on.
Yeah. But even I'm lying because the other day I was in the supermarket and she's like, yo, stand straight. You're like walking all fucking like a fucking a humpback or a hunchback. And I'm like, bro, like stop. I'm just walking with you, bro.
I'm just walking, mom.
I'm just walking, mom. Another thing that I've realized, and me and my girl realized, because my girl's also going sober with me, right? And I didn't ask her to do this. She just chose it upon herself to be like, yeah, you know what? He's not doing it. I'm usually smoking with you and drinking with you anyways. Let me challenge myself. For her, it's probably more alcohol than weed because she already doesn't smoke that much weed. But the alcohol, cutting out alcohol, bro, like I don't drink much. I drink like once a week. I drink like during poker nights and shit. That's probably it. And I'll probably have like little drips of alcohol. But I definitely feel like no smoking and no alcohol has made me focus a lot more on like little things that I haven't really been changing in my life to make them better. You know what I'm saying? Like even speaking with you more and like working out and shit. Like today we went on a run and shit. I'm like, yo, like how can I make this part of my relationship work better? Because if not, I'm always behind the computer trying to like edit shit or put shit together. And I'm like, nah, like that's not where the real change in lifestyle comes. And like that's not really where I want my content to come from. I don't want it to come from like being behind a fucking computer all day. I want it to come from like actually doing things with the people that I fucking care about and then growing with them. Because if not, I'm just missing out on life,
building
bro.
experiences.
Exactly. Building experiences, right?
Yeah.
Like you, and I got that really from you because you were like, yo, like I'm taking my kid out to like go fishing. I'm taking my kid out to do football. I'm taking my kid out to do karate and shit like that. And it's like, you're gaining all those different experiences with him. That's great so that you can find what he really likes and what he doesn't like. Because that kid is not fucking athletic, bro.
It's all right. He's gonna be one of them like Ben Askren bodies. You know what I mean? In MMA.
Ben Askren.
Now like one of them awkward dad bods. Male peak.
This is male peak performance
at its best. You know, and fucking
yeah.
He likes karate though. He fucks with it.
But if he likes it, that's great.
He likes it.
That's great.
So that's dope.
But I think like alcohol has definitely kept me, like cutting off alcohol and weed just has made me more clear-minded. I get less foggy. And as far as the urge to smoke, like when people smoke around me, I don't get like an urge to smoke. I actually like smelling it. Like I always tell you, like, yo, feel free to smoke around me because like I just enjoy that like smell. And if anything, my sinuses have cleared a lot more. So I can really
actually
smell all those flavors.
Yeah, like the flour and all
Yeah,
that.
and you know, I got a big ass nose and I'm like a fucking wine snob sometimes. So like we're trained to like
100%.
to
Use
smell
the olfactory senses.
the olfactory senses and shit like that. But yeah, man, I don't know. That's pretty much my sobriety. Also like sexual, like sex addiction.
Oh, no nut. November is right around the corner, bro.
Yeah, right. Well, but that's the thing is I've also been like I've stopped watching porn as much.
Chill.
Yo, Zelda, chill, bro. I'm really trying to open up my porn
bad.
addiction. Chill.
Daddy, chill. What the hell is that?
Yo, why is she opening her legs like that? What a fucking weird dog, bro. All right. We
Stop.
good? Zelda, stop.
Paw, bro. I touched her paw accidentally and that was it.
All right, just ignore her. Ignore her. Oh, that worked. That worked. We just pay no attention to her, and she just goes away.
Don't be suspicious.
All right. What was I talking about? I remember. I was talking about like
No November.
No November. Yeah, my porn addiction. Well, not porn addiction, but like I don't know. Maybe it's porn addiction. What?
It's a crippling porn
addiction. Yeah, like when you just I don't know, bro. Like I just
late to work every day. Gotta go in before the bus.
Right.
Go at work in the bathroom.
That's how you know something's an addiction, right? Like, because we used to talk about how marijuana is not an addictive substance.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not like heroin, like addictive levels, right? But it's addictive in a way where you find yourself doing it consistently because you may be using it as a coping mechanism to like not deal with things. Self-medicating, right? And it's like it's good to self-medicate sometimes or like or find coping mechanisms, but if we overdo it, that's when it becomes a bad thing, right? Yeah. And it's like we're just not even living life sometimes because we might be smoking all the time. And then long-term use, it does have an effect on your body. So having this small time period where you cleanse yourself, you start to really like see those things like affecting you. And that's what I've experienced. And I also feel like enlightened in October because I feel like, all right, now what are my plans for like the next few months? And I always told myself this, and I'm like, I want to just cut smoking back to like 3 times a week. You know, I like smoking at night, but I also realize that I have been getting better rest and I've been waking up earlier. And when I do wake up, I don't wake up like groggy or like tired or like, you know, funky. And then the no alcohol makes my body feel like it's functioning a lot more properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause alcohol, like ethanol, like it just breaks down your organs, right? And it starts to like break down your muscle mass. It's like bad for like building your muscle and it fucks up your flexibility. So that's why you get like very tense all over, right? So like not even having a sip of alcohol has made me feel like almost like I'm more flexible. When I stretch, I'm like a little more flexible and I can recover a lot faster, which is great.
That's fine.
That's great. So how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done Sobertober.
I don't know, bro. I'm just opening up
like,
my
you know, shit. Fucking. I think I have more of that like hand-cock approach, you know, or just
hand on your cock.
Yeah, hand on my cock and
just jerking.
No, I don't know, man. I just for me, I definitely see it though. Like I know, like when I don't smoke, for like an extended period of time, I definitely do feel like more, just like focus. I guess would be the word, but also like. I also do like zone in different ways when I'm high, which is why like I usually like to come into work high because I'm just like head down, just like sling drinks or whatever.
Yeah,
and then like you know, but
I feel like that approach is good for certain days.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but not like when I gotta like deal with like people, like you know.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just like hi.
Hi. Duh. Yeah. Like you said that like. When you're high, it's hard to have conversations. So when you're at the club high, it's even worse because like you cannot like spit game. Essentially, that's what I'm assuming. You just sidestep.
Please.
So what do you say to these females when you go out to the clubs and shit?
When I go to the club, I don't know, bro. I just
Just dance.
Prosecco Poppy comes out. I don't know. I take a seat. I take a step back in the back seat, bro. Prosecco Poppy drives. You know?
Do you drink? When obviously you drink when you go.
But no, I don't know, bro. I just I'll vibe out mostly. I feel like really like when I'm at a club, it's like it'll always. I never really just walk up to a girl and like start spitting game. I'll always start dancing with her. Like it always starts with like a dance, yeah.
With a dance
somehow. Yeah, or I guess the eyes first.
I think it's as I say because you have like that attractive feature. Like you're a good looking dude.
You know what I mean? I'll catch catching from across the dance floor and then
build that eye contact.
Yeah.
Do you wink?
But yeah.
Do you smile?
At times. Yeah.
You wink and smile.
A little swing.
That's some game 101 right here. Some game
down, up, turn away not too fast, scratch myself.
And then you walk up to her, or she walks up to you.
And then when she yawns, I just put my finger in her mouth to assert my dominance. Like, it's just like right on her tongue. Like, no, dude. I really just like I couldn't say like I have any like thing. I'll just like I'll see them and then like I don't know, just like catch their attention. We'll catch each other's attention and then like
you know. You were talking about this other girl that made a move on you or whatever, approached you.
Oh yeah, pass that up. No. It was. I was put in a situation and I was just like, damn, maybe I'm misreading the situation. But then I woke up in the morning and I was just like, nah, I didn't misread shit. Like I just passed that up. But it's all good. Like, you know,
are you gonna go back for her? Are you gonna try something with her?
No, I'm just gonna
let it flow.
I'm just let it rock, bro.
So
the opportunity will present itself again.
Yeah,
you know, like it's literally like, yeah. So
I think you should ask her on a date.
Nah.
Nah,
do that shit, bro.
You can't
I don't do dates. Nah, I just don't do dates.
You just don't do dates?
I don't do dates.
I don't know this girl at all.
Last person I took out on a date, I almost like ended up fucking marrying pretty much. I don't do dates, bro. Like,
wait, you almost married it?
No, well, I mean, no, not at all. Fucking, you remember?
You can see a name.
Long Island.
I'll bleep it out. I'll just bleep it out.
Your cousin-in-law. Your old would have been.
Oh, all right, yeah. You were dating. I guess like my ex-girl's cousin.
Yeah, so fucking.
And
But
she lived in Long Island, which is like 2-hour drive away.
Yeah, no, yeah,
like a 3-hour train ride away.
Trip. Yeah, it was a trip. It was a bitch.
And that was the last girl you took on a date.
Yeah, bro. And like,
what's your idea of a date,
fast, bro?
That was years ago.
We went out for dinner. Like, we just went out for like lunch, hung out, spent the day. You know what I mean? Like, walked around the city, chilled.
Okay.
You know, fucking yeah. When I think we ate like 2 different spots. Like, we just like went out, had lunch, and like hung out till like nighttime, and then ate again somewhere else. You know?
Do you ever plan a date?
Out the entire day? Nah, I don't like to do that shit, bro. I'm like too much of an anxious person.
I feel like I have
like,
to.
I don't like it. That's why like I'm very bad at like texting the next day.
Yeah.
I don't ever text. Like,
I like to just go pick them up, say we're chilling, and then see where we're going.
Yeah, like I can't like.
But that's not like. It's so half-assed.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Half-assed. It's
and
half-assed.
it works because you know what I mean. Like I said, it works. I haven't really had an issue with it.
But it works. But I'm down to one girl, so I gotta keep her on her toes, bro. You know. So now I feel
it's
like
also like. You know how expensive that is to take every girl out on a date or something. You know.
No. But not. No. Don't think expensive. Think like different.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Think like creatively, like a date. Like I think, not what I think, whatever. What women really want, right, is like when you're with a girl for like a while, like just I go pick up my girl from work or whatever, and then, you know, I'll try to put together without her having to make a decision, like at that moment, like a small date. But I think they just want us to really like plan shit out and cater towards their likenesses sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And our likenesses. Yeah. So things they like, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be like some big, because those 3-star fucking restaurants, like that's all bullshit. Like a girl wants that, maybe like, I think that would be a good idea like once a year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 2 or 3 if you got that kind of bread.
Occasion,
yeah, really special occasions, and always like surprising her with that shit. You know, never really let her know that you're doing that.
Yeah, don't make it like an every Thursday thing.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I think more like, like take her to a mini golf. Mini golf was my first date with my girl, right? Or like on a fucking on a kayaking. Or in Williamsburg, they have like this little arcade area, an arcade game where you can kind of go play like like hiking and like do rope walking and shit like this.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you could do like beer pongs, like there's like a bunch of different games, shit like that.
That's cool.
You know, like my girl, she took me out to a virtual reality thing on a date once,
That's cool.
and I didn't even expect it. I was like, yo, that's fucking dope, bro.
That's cool.
That was dope as fuck.
I feel like we spoke about this.
We have.
About
No, we have
virtual-
spoken about it.
no, but like, yeah, all right. It was like, what
I don't know if
doing
it was on a
she starts
podcast.
Grabbing nuts or something on virtual reality. What you doing? You see, like, I seen this video of the guy, like, the girl went and and the guy like snatched that shit off her head. So what you doing? Like,
Oh
she's, like,
yeah,
about to, like,
oh yeah.
it's-
They put the Oculus, the virtual reality glasses on, and then she's like, oh shit, and then she like undoes the belt, and then
Yeah.
she's like goes to grab it, and the guy's like, the fuck you doing,
dude.
That's so funny, bro.
Can you
Yo.
imagine that's your first date? Like, she took you over and you're like, yo, these are cool, and she's
Yo.
just like in
All
her
right.
own room.
Let me get into this is a great segue to another fucking topic that I actually didn't want to touch on. So I was watching this show called You, right? And you know the premise of You. I don't know if anybody has seen You, but if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. I'm gonna spoil it slightly. It's not a big spoiler or whatever. It's really mild or whatever. But season 3 is about this guy being in a relationship with his girl Love, right? He's married, he has a kid, and now during the era where we have COVID babies and shit, you know, like we're starting to see that a lot more like Netflix shows are putting out the idea that like monogamy is hard to like follow, I guess, right? It's hard to be in a monogamous relationship. So now they're starting to like open up the idea of like open relationships and like polygamy and shit, right? So in the show, this guy, Joe, and his girl Love, right? They decide that like, oh, like they're trying to make their marriage work because like they're complete psychopaths, and they don't trust each other, but they want to make their marriage work for their kid, essentially, or at least that's what they make each other believe. And they're like, all right, like the sex is great, or it's good, and then it's not so frequent. It's good, and then it's not so frequent, and then it's good again. And then they're like, you know what? Let's try like a couples, like sex couple. Let's try having like a sex couple over. So they have like their best friends or whatever. And these people, bro, like the other sex couple, they're like so open, bro, like about the fact that they're like a couple that has like they in the city, they keep up an image where like they're exclusively monogamous, right? But like when you really get to know them, I guess they're really open to like having sex with like another couple.
Yeah.
And they make them sign like an NDA form or whatever, and they make sure that other couple is cool with like having sex with like the other couple.
Yeah.
And like I realized that like Joe was like cool with like having sex with the guy or the girl or whatever. Or at least he did it because he's like a fucked up. He had like a whole plan where he's just like, yo, I want to get rid of my girl and I want her to be open to this, and I'm not gonna really be open to it at the end of the day. And then we just kind of break up
Because of, yeah.
and like divorce or whatever, right? It's a fucking sneaky ass F4 move to get out of that shit. But like, I don't know, what's your idea on like couple, I guess like group sex or swingers? What's your view on that? Would you do it?
Nah, I wouldn't be in a relationship. Like,
if you were in a relationship, would you do it?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Why?
Cause like I don't care. Like I'm just not gonna be okay with like watching like my girl
You're not?
be touched by by like another man. Yeah, I'm a very selfish person. That's why like I don't really like to date. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I'm like
selfish in that way.
you know what I mean?
Feel so like they.
But I also want to have my cake and eat it too. So like
Yeah.
you know, like I'm still gonna like I would be like, you know, like probably having sex with the girl and then be all upset at my wife as like I'm still doing this. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm the king of double standards in that sense.
I feel
it's terrible.
That comes
personally, but that's why like. But if I'm not in a relationship with them,
mm-hmm.
like, you know, and then like, hey, there's like a fucking orgy
so let's
party
just say,
down the block. You want to go? And like,
let's just say you're dating.
I got time to.
All right, let's talk about like just like a girl you're dating, right? A girl you're dating, you're with to do that.
Yeah. A girl like I'm seeing, but like I'm not together with.
But let's just say you like her, you are thinking about taking it seriously, but you're not going to. Would you still do it then?
Yeah, no problem.
Or you might take her seriously.
I might take.
But you haven't yet.
Nah.
Then you wouldn't?
No.
So why is it?
'Cause
So why is that a
the
bad
thought
thing?
is there for me. So if I'm willing to build on it, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put that situation. You know what I mean?
And that comes from like possessiveness, though, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
No.
like
Yeah.
like women,
It's like
they
not
feel
wanting to share what's
possessive.
mine, and and
Exactly. So in the show, the way they did is because obviously it's like an uncomfortable situation or whatever, and I guess they were like at the end of their marriage and they wanted to like find a way to like revamp the marriage or whatever. And the way they introduced it was actually a lot more interesting because obviously I've never had like a relationship, like sex with like another couple or whatever. But it was like, they were like, all right, remember like this, like it's like a cool experience. They had a safe word. Like if you ever feel uncomfortable at all, like just, just say the safe word and everything will stop. And like these guys were pros and they were complete amateurs at it. And they were like, yo, just remember, like look at your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like always look at your partner. If you ever feel like a little weird, just make sure you look at your partner, right? And then they started slowly, like they set the theme, like the theme. They put like nice good music or whatever,
ambiance.
Yeah, like the ambiance and shit. Like the girl started first, like they started like touching each other, making out, and then the guys left, and then they went upstairs, and they were like literally just like taking off their like fucking clothes, and just like the dude just fucking like just took out his dick. And he's like, yo, just stare at it or whatever. It's like, hey, dude, it makes you feel uncomfortable while you're watching it, but then the way the guy did it was like that's how you kind of open up that. He wasn't like touch my dick. He was just like look at it, and then he just gave him like a fucking like a hug, just like a normal hug, like a bro hug. Yeah, like a bro hug. He's like, yo, like we bros, you know what I'm saying? And like to make it like less weird, and then you're letting the girls like kind of start it or whatever, and then they had like, and then he took boner pills. They took fucking like blue chews or some shit. Yeah, like blue chews, right? So obviously, because when you're so anxious about some shit like that, it's gonna be hard to fucking perform, right? So they're like, yo, this is your performance enhancer, Bill. So then they went into the room, and the guy, Joe, right? Like he makes sure like, yo, are you cool with it, right? And then she's like, yeah, and she's like staring at it, and like the girl's so turned on by it, like just watching her man like get kind of like just stripped down or whatever, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit was hot, bro. Like I'm just like, I was watching that scene, and I'm like, yo, like, and maybe like I don't know, like I'd probably fuck with it, bro. I'm an open-minded person. I'm not married to my words. Yeah. So like 100%. It made me think like, I don't know, like if it were like that, like if I were to find a couple like that,
I feel like maybe like if you've already,
like I wouldn't mind my girl getting fucked by another guy. You know what I'm saying? Like in front of me, but if I were cool with it, you know what I'm saying? And they made it so like cool in that setting.
You're not just a cuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would feel possessive if I knew there was another guy who was trying to basically take my girl away from me. You know what I'm saying? And in that scene, it didn't feel that way. It felt like we're all in this together. You can stop it whenever you want to stop it. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, and nobody's trying to be devious or weird about it. Yeah. We're trying to make it very like sexually like enhancing the moment, right? So that in that scenario, it feels a lot. It makes me feel like I would be a lot less possessive. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm okay with letting my girl get fucked by another guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'd fucking watch that shit. And then there'd be another girl giving me head while I'm doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, chill, Zelda. Yo, Zelda's getting man horny off this shit. Yo, Zelda, relax. It's a story, bro. They're just thoughts. Relax, bro. Shit hasn't even happened yet. No, I'm saying. No, I don't know, but how do you? So yeah, so
I mean,
and that was my rationalization yesterday.
I guess like they're at their like wits end with their relationship, right? Like, and that right. So that's ultimately like why the girl's really like willing to do it, right? And then why he's like trying to get her to do it so that way he can say.
But she was also like she couldn't really figure out what she wanted because she was cheating on Joe. I guess I'm really spoiling it. She was cheating on the guy.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like she cheated. Like the other guy that she was cheating on him with, it's not like she had any real emotional connection or whatever.
Yeah.
She just felt like confused, and I think a lot of us can feel confused like that at certain times, especially when you're in this monogamous relationship, and you will feel trapped at certain points in your relationship because you can't express yourself the way you want to. But when you are open like that, yo, Zelda, all right, cut that shit out. Stop. Relax. Sit down. Stay. I'm trying to fight with people. All right, so yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's how you can kind of be like open to the thought of it. That was the first time yesterday when I was watching you, and that made me feel like
sounds weird.
like what
When you're watching the show, you're like when I was watching.
I was
you.
watching you.
It
I was
sounds
watching
weird.
you. That's probably why they did it.
Yeah,
That's probably why they did it. No, but yeah, it made me open up to the idea that, you know, I probably wouldn't mind watching my girl get fucked. But only in that scenario, though. The way they drew it up, I'm like, that makes sense. Because I wouldn't be like, I want that random dude to fucking just rail my girl in front of me. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not cool with that shit. And it's because I'm possessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my girl were to see some other girl coming on to me, like, she would be mad possessive too. But if the girl kind of approached us from like a different angle and like talked to us, got to know us and shit, and we both liked her, and then she would approach my girl more, like that. I guess that's how you can also approach threesomes, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like you make the girl feel more comfortable first, because obviously the guy's gonna be into it no matter what. That's like his fucking dream. But then you get like the devil's threesome, where she's like the two guys, which is so fucking weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But to other guys, I don't know, bro. Maybe that's just how you open a door.
That's probably the deal that they have sometimes.
No,
Who
because
knows? Maybe she's like, yo, if I give you two girls, if I give you me and I got another girl, you know what I mean? You gotta go and pick a guy, and you and another guy.
But that would make you want to do it less, right? Because
it depends on the person.
Because
you know what I mean? Depends on the person.
No,
the
but
person
you.
might
I'm
be
talking
like,
about
oh,
you.
like
I'm talking about you.
bitch.
I'm talking about specifically you, right? It would make you want to do it less if you had that deal, right? Yeah. But it would make.
I'm definitely reneging on my, like, you know what I mean? I'm going, I'm be like, yo, all right, cool.
But you might be.
You might go first, then I'll be like,
yeah,
nah.
But you might be a little more open to it if the situation was just like kind of
that.
drawn out differently.
That makes that. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see that. You know, but.
So don't you think like if you and your couple and your significant other kind of went through that scenario and got past it, right? One, you've unlocked like a new sexual level in your relationship, and then you've also upgraded your and also another form of trust.
You know?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe like to me, I think maybe for me, well, like where I would be more approachable for something like that, I think would be like if I'm like me and my significant other probably like are in love, right? But like you said like earlier, like maybe the sex is like getting boring or repetitive.
Yeah, which it will.
And shit.
So it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then maybe then. But like also, like I said, you also got to have a certain form of trust already there.
Yeah.
I think with that person. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If it's going to work.
Exactly. It can't be just like off the bat. Like it has to be like, you know, like a year relationship, I think at least.
But yeah, I think, it's really.
I think it'd be good. But also, as a person, I feel like you kind of just upgrade essentially. Because like you said, like you have a new experience and that's what you want to do in life. You want to have these new experiences.
Yeah.
You want to draw them out the best way possible. You don't want to force anything. Whenever something is forced, it's always like, you always want to do it 10 times less.
Yeah.
It's awful.
100%.
It's terrible.
So, por hacerla por la mala gana, I think is whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. You fucked me up, bro. That show fucking is weird as fuck. It's terrible. I don't know. They make like these two characters feel so kind of relatable towards what other people are going through, but then they're only intriguing to watch because they're also killers. They're all serial killers. They're serial killers. It's crazy. There's a lot of plot twists in that bitch.
This show is awesome. I haven't really even seen it like that, but I know it's awesome.
Just listening to it, would you watch it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I just fucking. I mean, who knows? I'll probably get around to it. I'm just on my Marvel thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm stuck on
your
Marvel.
comic book shit.
My comics. I gotta find a new comic series to read into because I'm all caught up.
Yeah. Yo, so I think this is a great conversation. I don't know. I think we opened up.
Yeah, man.
I opened up very much. Zelda's fucking done. Look at her little ass, bro. It's the last time we're having you here. We're giving you away tomorrow. That's it. Why you look so tired? All right, bro. Fuck me.
Done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, viewing, and subscribing. We're out.
Peace.